Alrighty then. Okay, my friends, I'm back. Yes, so don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment, please. Yeah, so I'm trying my Elax, 150 bucks from Amazon around Christmas. Killer, killer. The others, I don't know if you could see it over there. Yeah, since I lost, I think I put that in the other video. Since I lost those other woofers, I cannot believe what I thought it would make a bit of a difference, but it affects everything. It affects everything. I can't believe just that change. That woof. I just let me see. I forgot what company that was. I checked it. I googled it. How much a new crap. Let me cover up before I drop this thing and I can't use the video. Yeah, I checked it on 50 bucks they want for that woofer. I'm thinking I should buy one. I think I probably will, and because I only actually need one, and I think I'm not sure if they'll be the same though. That's the only thing I worry about. It. I think they should be close enough, but those woofers, big difference. And I can't believe like the change of that woofer. I don't know. I could possibly maybe look at Dayton Audio and see if I can get a better woofer, one with a deeper, I don't know the specs of that woofer though. I didn't think it was that good, because the speaker wasn't like, I didn't think it was, I guess maybe they must have put more money into the speaker. I think because the front cabinet isn't wood, it's plastic, and I think they would always claim, though, BMW, that we put more money into, just the actual sound instead of fancy, crapparellis. Because, like, I got parts of it. Where's that other thing right there? That's like a front um, facade on a. I'm too lazy to get up and show you, but it's like it has like bracing in it. But let me see. I'm not sure if there's one. There should be another one around here, but I took it off. I really hated the way it looked. That stupid plastic front. I thought it was like the ugliest thing, on the what is that? You can see that's where the tweeter goes. If you see that hole right in front of the cable there. I don't even know what kind of cable. What kind of cable is that? Yeah, I'm trying to. I got beat up. This YouTube or Google sent some burly guys over to my house and beat the hell out of me because I copyrighted the Formula One crap. And they said if I do it again, that's one demerit. Then they break my legs if I do it again, though. So I'm trying to stay out of their way. Yeah, and because I'm in a wheelchair on crutches when I have to go, to the pooper and junk like that. But yeah. But I figure, what the hell? Yes, I'm not trying. I'm trying to kind of. You can maybe hear it in the background, but I think that might be okay because I know some people do it. Because I think I've seen some tubers use like Post Malone music, and I think it was Wow. I think that was. It's really short though. It's pretty cool though. But wonder if I will get in trouble. I hope I don't get beat up. Send the burly guys after me. But yeah. Um, so I don't want to have any problems anymore. They might punch me in the mouth and shut my face so I can't speak. Then it'll all be silent videos. But yeah, the difference, that speaker sounds like crap. Let me tell you, since I changed the woofer, I definitely got to get another woofer. So I don't want first thing I think about, let me throw it out. But then I've learned though over the years that don't throw crap out because you may be able to repair it, and so then, I'll be able to spend more money on ice cream and junk food and crap like that. But I wish I could fix those Maggies though. Those things are so super turbo light. I swear to God, they sound terrible, especially with this little amplifier. That little Dayton Audio, that little crap. It looks like looks weird, like a dashboard, like a half dashboard. But I think it was $25. I think I paid for it. I think I bought it 2 years ago or something like that. I've been doing all kinds of experiments with it. It never sounded this good. I don't know why. I think it may have been the acoustics though in the room. Because I've had it in very shallow rooms. I haven't had it in a room with this much space. And this side, I thought this one was actually closer. Wait, no. I thought that one was further away from the wall than this one. But this one's like 30 inches, or maybe 31 or 32 inches. This one's actually only 25 inches. Such an illusion. I think it's because it's the stands there, so it looks like it's closer because it's closer to the stand. But yeah, well, the reason I'm making this video, crap, I'm already 5 minutes in. I'm always worried about, like, crap, what am I gonna say? I'm not gonna have enough to say. What the hell am I gonna talk about? Next thing I know, the last video, it's like 30 minutes. I couldn't shut the hell up. But there's so much to talk about. There's so many cool things. Oh yeah, with this one, I think I tried it. I said, you know what? Let me take a shot, see if I can improve those. You can see I don't know if you can see the standing up. That's the Black Diamond Racing cones. I haven't had to use them in a while because I found that they didn't make a difference. But I think they're making a massive difference now because the bass sounds better. They actually improved the bass and the high frequency in the mid range, especially. I think they made those little bastards, the B&Ws over there, a little smoother. But they've definitely made these things. I swear to God, these things didn't sound this good before. I don't know whether it's the CD though. I haven't played that. That it's James Bond music. I love James Bond music. It's so cool and elegant. It makes me feel, like, well, James Bond in upper crust. Like I'm an aristocrat. I can hang out with the Queen of England, junk like that. But yeah, I know what you're thinking. Whatever. Um, but yeah, I swear to God, this thing. I forgot the name of that first song though. But let me see. Do I have? No, I threw away the damn. I threw away the covers because I put it. This thing. I think I've mentioned that before. That Sony jukebox is a CD changer jukebox. Actually, I got that thing to sound pretty kick-ass, and by using. Let me see. I took the top off. I was trying to figure out how to take the sides and the bottom off, but because of the carousel, because it holds 200 CDs, that's going to get viciously complicated. But yeah, I had that since about '96. Oh, well, that's when it was made. I wasn't that old in '96 though. It's like two. But yeah, back to not me. The sound, it's very bordering on creamy smooth. That's what I was like years ago. That Jolita, the Tiac, and the B&W, the DM602. That was like close to the. Well, okay, let me see. Was that the first? No, because I had that Anthem 1, what the hell, Sonic Frontiers Anthem 1, and years ago. I think it was before I had the Jolita. I think it was before I had the Jolita. Yeah, because I wanted a tube amplifier. I don't know, I thought it would be so audiophile, even though I wasn't familiar with that term, audiophile. But I'm not really crazy about that. I was watching a video. I'm not sure if it was Guttenberg or PS Audio. I forgot his name. I can't think of his name. He makes the videos, and I think one of them they were saying, like I think it was Guttenberg though. He was saying like, how do you know you're an audiophile? But I think he was saying something a bit maybe. Saying something a bit sarcastic about it. It's like, how do you know, or do audiophiles think that they're hot crap? But but I would say, it's like, it's kind of like trying to elevate you, to a level of, oh, I'm better than everybody else. Because I know that PS Audio guy. Why can't I think of his name? Damn it. He's doing videos on, are audiophiles narcissistic? Are they crazy? Are they antisocial and things like that? But it's like, I don't know, if you're into music, if you care about music, if you just don't want. I think what qualifies as an audiophile is someone that doesn't just use music as background music. I don't know, but who's to say, Actually, while I'm saying that, why can't that person be an audiophile? They may still love, the sound of beautiful music while you're doing something. You just multitask, I mean, really, if you think about it, who the hell, why can't there be different aspects of audiophiles, I mean, because do I say a lot? I find I'm catching myself saying you can see my art, my cool art. Oh yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna share my art with you guys. I got this thing. This is like all free stuff that I've picked up on the way. Let me see, make sure I'm not showing anything. Oh good, there's the oh yeah, this is really cool. I think this is just like stuff that I don't know, I've seen like in magazines and things, because I didn't know what the hell, um, fancy schmancy people do. I just like, food, damn it. But I want to be able to appreciate art because it gives you something else to do, damn it. In life. I mean, if nothing else, so you don't get bored. I love these pieces, though. Let me see. Here you go. This this is like it's supposed to be a 74, 75 Honda 750. My neighbor's actually got one. I love this attitude. This person. I love everything about it. I don't know if you can really catch that. She's got some attitude there. I'm absolutely in love. And this thing, I love this thing. This is just like the most colorful and beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, that's me on the boat up there with a very dear friend I did I mention that I love crap? Can you guys? I hope you can't hear that music in the round back there. But let me see. I think that's everything. And let me not show my other stuff. And my personal stuff. So let me cover myself again. But yeah, crap, I just realized I don't have much art. I really need more art. But yeah, so I'm using those rulers there. I thought it was kind of cool as art. I love this thing though. I wish America would have gone with the YF-23 instead of, I think it's Northrop. Yeah, I think it's Northrop Grumman or Northrop McDonnell Douglas. Let me see if you can see that. No, it won't. I think you can see the North. I thought this is a bitchin' aircraft. I don't know why they made this one in green though. But yeah. Instead of the F-22, as you can see, I'm into every damn thing. My radio-controlled cars, but and I mean, this. I'm telling you, everything is to be loved. So, but yeah, there's my kite over there, and my British watch. Let me see, what the hell am I doing? Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's the recording though, from jumping from one damn thing to another. Art. So like art and music. I mean, music's art. Oh yeah, this is my guitar, but I don't know how to play it. It's really loud. I can't believe how loud that damn thing is. Let me see if I can do this without it revealing too much. Actually, it doesn't sound that loud for some reason. Right now, I don't know, maybe it's because I got the music going. But it used to have a piano, like right there. But I thought it was too damn heavy. I was afraid it would go through the floor one day. I wish I would have kept it now. I was trying to give it to my brother, but he told me to go F myself. And, you know, get a monkey and go out on the corner and make some money, and play the piano while the monkey jumps around. Okay, he didn't say that. I was just thought that would be kind of hilarious, though. But yeah, um, yes. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Damn, 12 minutes. It's not bad, actually. I thought more would go by. This looks like a little Kosovo girl. I don't know. I got that back when Clinton was in office when I was 3, and we were in America was bombing the Serbs, trying to stop the Um, um, Muslim cleansing, I think they call that. You know what I noticed though? None of those damn Muslim countries helped us. What the hell is America doing in there? You know, why are we're saving the Muslims and then they're pissed off at us? Oh yeah, that's right. Let me not get into religious politics though. But I thought it would have been, so I mean, as Americans, we should start, harping that. Say, listen, guys, we went in. We went in against the Serbs and the Croats, I think. I think that's who it was, and we helped the Muslims, guys. So we're not all that bad, So don't shouldn't be trying to kill us, Okay, so we did do some bad things, but at least we tried to do something good, and nobody else went in. But that's a story for another day. So just trying to look at things on the brighter side, and have fun. God damn it. Sorry about that. I know that's blasphemous. And yeah, I gotta go to church and pray to God. Maybe I'll do a video of that one. That would be cool. I wonder if God will strike me dead though. But I'm just trying to expound God. I mean, because all religions. I think I talked about that in that the problem with women video. You should check that out. That's really cool. That was a walking video, and I expounded on the greater intricacies of humanism, basically the human condition. But yeah, back to the there's so much to talk about though, so many things, millions of things. I should be eating. Maybe I should do a video when I'm out on the Champs-Elysees, as I'm in France right now making this video. I did I mention I live in France? Yes, and I visit other places and things like that. Oh, I read in the on YouTube about how Brooklyn is beginning to. They just started today. I might have to move back to Brooklyn now, from France, and I I got rid of my motorcycle because I think those things are dangerous as hell. But I knew I was gonna miss it. But it's better than missing a leg or my life or something, because people are crazy. Wow, this thing sounds killer. But like the high frequency, I don't know if it's like triangles. It sounds like or I don't know what the hell that is. I think, but it's so awesome. It's so delicate and sweet. My God, it's just God. I'm trying not to, trying to keep talking over it so I won't get copyrighted. Because I got one strike, and they threatened. They said they're gonna beat the hell out of me if I get another strike. It's no three strikes are out with these guys. It's two strikes or one and a half or something. Yeah, they broke into my house at night at 2 in the morning and beat the hell out of me. Just whacked me with a bag of potatoes. It might have been apples though, but I don't know. Crap, I could have eaten them though if I'd have known that. That's right. I didn't think. I was just they hit me in the kidneys, and because so it won't show the bruising. And I kind of liked it though after a while. But I might get a bag of beat myself now. I wonder if I can get like a machine that beats you. Because I. But story. Yeah, too much information there. Sorry. Yeah, wow, I'm on 16 minutes already. What the hell else did I want to share though? But I think that was basically it though, of how sweet the music sounds. It sounds, they don't sound dark anymore. They don't sound like they're rolled off. They'd always sound that way, the Elacs. And I'm telling you, $150 Amazon. You just wait for Christmas though. And but I think they're still cheaper though than they originally were. I think they went for 500, then they dropped down to 300, and then 250, and then I think they dropped down to under 250. They're hovering around maybe two something, and then boom, all of a sudden $150. I said I gotta grab these babies. But yeah, these are the best I've ever heard them. I don't know. It may be the CD recording though. That CD recording is sounding way sweeter than it has any right to. I was trying to get that right. I wanted to say that in that way because I thought it would sound really cool and make me sound smart and sophisticated. But yeah, I do a lot of that. you know, I try and find like sophisticated words, big words that I'm thinking, oh, I love this version. Oh crap! I don't know if you can hear this, but I'm trying to make sure that you kind of can. But I can't find it anywhere else. I love this. This is the version with David Niven, and I've been looking for this, and I try and find it on YouTube, but I can't find it. They can do that. Sure, you guys can copyright and play that, but I can't though. But let's see. Okay, let me shut up before they send out the Gestapo, the YouTube Gestapo. Here, person, and then we're going to do things to you that you might like. Actually, they're going to be torturing us. But oh yeah, yeah. So back to what the hell am I doing? Yeah, let me see. Have I finished speaking about it? Because I wasn't. I was thinking about what the hell should I thingy about? What should I make a video about today? Because I was watching some stuff on YouTube. But what I was saying about did I say that though? About I think I made that video where I had those others. I don't know. I took those other two tweeters down, But I found that it imaged a lot better. I don't know. It seems like when I tried that at first, it didn't do that so well, you know. But but oh, I know that was the other thing I wanted to mention. I noticed these aren't like they aren't the music isn't detaching. I'm getting like that center, where everything's in the center, but it's more three-dimensional though. Because I'm still getting point source from the speakers. And where different frequencies of different instruments are coming from the tweeters, or from the speakers themselves, and I'm getting that center, like there's a center channel, and that image. But with those babies though, with the proper woofers, but I noticed it only did it with the Avril Lavigne. Was that Let Go video where it sounded like the music was basically detaching. It was like floating out in front of the speaker, like off to the right. I think I mentioned that yesterday in the video. And like behind it, it was just like killer, 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 I swear to God. But these I noticed these are imaging better in the center than those. There's a stronger, more powerful image. I don't know whether it's the different speakers or the design of the speaker or something, or maybe just because I got the Black Diamond racing cones, underneath them. But yeah, it's kick ass. It's very satisfying. But there's nothing like when that the music begins to detach from the speaker itself. In addition to the center channel, it's where the instruments are floating in the air. I haven't experienced that much, except with the Chameleon Bees, the Sonus Fabras. And I had them on the floor. Those things, they imaged like crazy, and especially when I plugged them into that pile power generator, and well, I was running it through that, and then running it through that AR, and I think when the hell did I buy that thing? I think I must have bought that back in the early 2000s. That AR, they had them on sale. I think it was actually Heartland America. They had, I think you buy, I think two of them for $30 for $20 or something like that. When I plugged it in, I noticed immediately that the music got smoother, just a little sweeter, like little things, but as long as it's noticeable, it's kick-ass. And I noticed, it just sounded so much better, because I did the back and back comparison. I'm gonna have to re-listen to this damn CD again because I'm drowning it out, which I'm kind of properly trying to do, so I won't get beaten. But yeah, these are kicking ass. So I love the way they sound, but I just can't get that imaging back there. And the things out of that crappy $100 CD player and that $25 power amp, that that integrated amp. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I gotta take another picture of that. Let me see if I can do this without revealing anything. Yeah. Oh, there's it. That's it. Look how tiny that thing is, and you can see like the little chip there, and then I think those things on those round things on each side, those little dark gray round things. I think those are the output channels. I don't know. It might be something. I don't know. It's DC though, because the wall wart. Yeah, that's the wall wart. I don't know. I've seen people on the internet say things like, "Oh, I don't like that wall wart. I wish it had a proper transformer inside." The problem with that though is that you're putting all that heat and that radiation. It's radiating a lot of magnetic energy, which is not good. You get that thing out of the box, and then this thing starts to free up, because you don't have that. That affects the sound, that affects the frequencies, and those little caps there. Because an old, um, I got an old headphone amp, the Musical Fidelity, what is the hell was that? The V3, and that one uses the 6922 tubes, but I don't know. It looks smaller though, but I think it's the same size as the AT7s, the 12 AT7s, and the 12 AX7s, and the 12 AU7s. I think that's ECC 81, 82, and 83. But I thought they looked smaller though. They're 6922, and but I think I didn't realize that um, they used the EI, the Yugoslavian tube. And I've learned, I forgot where I was reading it, or someone did a video on it. I think I was reading it somewhere about tubes on the internet, about how how they rave about Telefunken tubes all the time. And I was, once I heard that, I was trying to track that down for when I had when I was using that damn thing, the Jolita, the 202. I think that's the 202B. And But I had four of those. I put those, I think, but I didn't have the, because it originally came with like the Chinese tubes, the 12AX7 and the 12AT7. Yeah, I think that was right, 12AX7 and 12AT7. I think that 12 is supposed to be for 12 volts, which I thought was kind of interesting. But yeah, crap, I'm 24 minutes now. Wow, that's the end of that damn thing. Oh, good. Well, at least I won't have to get beat up for, copyright infringement. But yeah, I was wondering why it sounded so sweet though. But I noticed I took that out of the can because it's in a metal container. It doesn't have a transformer though. It uses like, I don't know, 9 capacitors or something like that. I think or 8 capacitors or something like that to take the place. But it uses a wall wart though, like the plug-in. And but when I took it out of its case, the metal case, I noticed it got sweeter. And I would use that as a actually as a, I think it made better music as a power amp, as it like an integrated amp. And then a headphone amp. It was actually kind of sucky as a headphone amp. And I remember I was reading. The reason I bought it is because I read about it in Stereophile, and but I realized after I bought it. I think other people were commenting though, on the comment pages about, they don't say anything's bad. They say everything is good, everything is wonderful, and but I understand that because I remember when I started reading it first in the '90s, they would tell you the truth, kind of like the way I don't know if the I haven't read the Absolute Sound, the magazine. I got to get another subscription to both of those magazines though. Just have to take everything with a grain of salt though. But I switched to the Absolute Sound because they began to behave like the Stereophile. But I don't know, when I first started reading Stereophile, I was wondering, is there any other? This is the only magazine out here, because I used to like when I thought they were killer, and it was like it just wasn't enough because I used to read that thing from cover to cover. Okay, that's not entirely true, but close to it though. I think when I first started, I think I did practically. I read almost everything, maybe not in one setting, but I didn't know about. I think they said I didn't know about the Absolute Sound, because I think the first magazines I began to read, like with everything, and I hear people talk about it, the Stereo Review. Well, I thought I was hot crap, I said, oh man, I'm in the know, but I didn't understand any of those measurements that they would do, and I think it was Julian Hirsch. I remember that guy. They used to talk about him. They'd make fun of him about how they would. Oh, I think I didn't even realize it at the time. Well, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but they would have like several pages of measurements. Using electronic. Devices, oscilloscopes, and other electronic measuring tools. And but one guy just recently, I forgot who the hell that was. They were saying how they never talked about how it sounded, And I said, I don't, I'm not sure if I remember them actually, doing that or not. But I know they just, they talk about the features, how many buttons it had, and things like that. But and actually, I don't remember what speakers they. I don't know. It was a while ago though. I was really little then. I must have been like 1 year old. You know, and yeah. So, but I think I want to start getting subscriptions to both of those because I can't figure out how to get them for free. Used to go to, what the hell is this site called freestufftimes.com or Mercury News, and you can get like free magazines and things like that. But and but they stopped that now. But I could never get. Let me see. Did I get a? Let me see. I think I may have gotten actually a subscription to Stereophile, but never to the Absolute Sound. It's not that expensive though. I can't believe what a cheapskate I am though. Because it's really cool stuff. Even though a lot of the stuff they review, I don't know anything about because I want them to review things like Proac and Wadia, who I think have gone out of business though, unfortunately. And they were saying that, but because I've years ago you know, when I used to make a crap load of money in real estate. I was able to afford that stuff, but since then I've been on welfare, and no, I'm just kidding. I'm not on welfare. I'm plus they were talking about universal basic income, giving everybody like $12,000 or $15,000 a year or something like that. Like up to a certain point, if you make a certain point of money, a certain amount of money, or you're below the poverty level, that would be on top of whatever you make to bring up your standard of living. So I think they do that in Alaska, and I think in Sweden or Norway, or one of those countries that the good President Donald Trump loves. So I mean, if the president loves it, you gotta love it. You know what I mean? But what the hell was I thinking about? Did I mention creamy smooth? Yeah, I can't get creamy smooth. But back to the Jolita, I couldn't believe it. I got creamy smooth, but I don't think I was using the 12AU7 and AX7. I might have been using the 12AT7 and the 12AU7. I know I was definitely using the AU7, which I wasn't supposed to. And I spoke to the guy at Jolita about it. Forgot his name. Really nice guy, though. And he was saying that it won't really matter if I switch the tubes, because that's the first thing I tried, switching the tubes, the AT7 from the AU or the AX7. And I didn't realize what the hell I was doing, but I think one was a driver tube, and then or two were the driver tubes for the left and right channel, and two were the preamp tubes. I'm not sure which one is which though. But then I found those because I went to Sound by Singer, and they had like a bunch of tubes like sitting in the closet, and they were just selling those things for like $2 or $3 because everybody was doing solid state at the time. Tubes weren't all the rage, and I was just in there pilfering everything, and I threw them out though. I'm an ass. I swear to God, I shouldn't have thrown them out, because I got some really great EL34s and things like that, and but a lot of the driver tubes, a lot of 12AX7s, a lot of 12AT7s. I think that's where I got the EIs from, because they had like some just one-offs, no Telefunkens though. I know they were saying everybody was after the Telefunkens again, all of a sudden, and they were saying how you know they really sound great. But then I've heard though that the reason that they sound great, because they were made for guitars though. They weren't really made for, at least the 12 you know group, those driver and driver and preamp tubes. But I think there was an Italian company that actually used those tubes for they built an amplifier with no what do you call those damn things? Transformers. No output transformers, no power transformers or anything like that. And they just use all tubes, just all 12AX7, 12AT7, 12AU7. I'm not sure if there's another one there, because that's ECC 81, 82, 83. I'm not sure how they match up though, which ones are which. But yeah, that's what I think the 12AU7 is the ECC 83. I think it might be, or it could be the 81. I'm not sure, but I have them around in a box. I didn't throw them out this time, and thank God. I thought I did, and then I found the box. I said, "Holy crap! Thank God, I didn't throw the damn things out this time." But yeah, so I switched, from the driver tube to the preamp tube, and I noticed it made like such a difference. At first it scared the crap out of me, because I didn't turn the volume down. I just shut the amp off, and then I think that's what I did. But then when I turned it back on, I noticed that it sounded a little lower though. It wasn't as loud, and I think that's what the dear fellow that I spoke to at Jolita, that actually owns the company, and he was saying it's just a voltage difference if you switch them around. And but I noticed after a while that I just kept playing it, playing it, playing it, but it would only go creamy smooth. I swear to God, it's like it makes the hair stand up on the back of your neck. I couldn't believe how creamy smooth this was. It's like that's high the FN. I swear to God, I've never heard a system. I remember going to Sound by Singer. I was listening to Conrad Johnson tube amp they had those Wilson Grand Slams. Those things that looked like a transformer, and I think it was a Conrad Johnson transport and DAC, and that thing, it sounded like crap, to be honest with you, because they had it loud, and it wasn't smooth at all. It wasn't articulate. It wasn't detailed. You see, the music didn't detach from the speaker or anything, but it was cool as hell though. I mean, it didn't sound bad, to be honest with you, but it's like I was really expecting a lot more from speakers that were 100 grand, and that's just the speakers. That wasn't the rest of the equipment though, because the Conrad Johnson, I think maybe like 6 or 10,000. Each piece had to be like 3 grand or 2 grand at least, at the very least. They were probably actually more, you know, and but it looked beautiful as hell, you know, and I'm saying again a lot, but yeah, crap, I can't believe 30. My God, oh, shut up, like 35 minutes. But let me see, did I finish everything? Yes, right. So they're not. So the music isn't detaching, but with the Black Diamond racing cones. The other thing I wanted to do though was shift them. I want to turn them where because I have the points down. I want to put the points up to see if that makes a difference. Because I'm not sure who it was, whether we're talking about the Black Diamond racing cones, or even if it was a real person. It was like or somewhere I read it, but they were saying how you want to put them in that position to help the vibrations drain out of the speaker box. Because I noticed when I put them under equipment though, like if I put them under a CD player or turntable, but with this rack though, I forgot the name of that rack. I don't remember who the hell. I'm not sure if it's Pangea or Target or who the hell that was, but I got it from. And if I keep mentioning that because it's just kick ass. I think it's the biggest difference. I don't need the Black Diamond racing cones anymore. When I put them under anything, it doesn't make a difference. But when I put them on, like if I put them on this thing, it'll definitely make a difference. But oh yeah, and I tried this thing. I noticed this is like this hard piece of wood there underneath the turntable. Yeah, that's an ion turntable. I remember they wanted $89 for that at Radio Shack. I think I've had that thing for wow. I think I got that thing. Must have been like 10 years. I think I've had that damn thing just sitting around in a box. And sometimes I forget I have like my albums. I started re-upping on albums back in the. Okay, I won't say, but the albums have been around for a while, and but I noticed that thing is so hard and it's heavy as hell. It's really great for dampening vibration, though, and because it doesn't sound bad at all when I put things on it. And but I try to experiment with everything. Just I'm constantly experimenting because I don't know what the hell's going to work, what's going to improve. Some things make no difference. Some things make a bit of difference. Some things make it worse. And but it's just it's a totally cool hobby though. But I find that it's like that with everything. Even my radio controlled toys, I try and modify things. They don't modify stuff. People don't modify anything. They just like they run the cars or the airplanes as is. You know, and it's like it's a hobby. You're supposed to have fun. Damn it. But okay, I think this is the longest video I've ever made in my life. I can't believe I just can't shut up. Let me see. I'm like 37 minutes. Jesus Christ. Okay. Uh, yeah, I tried to share my thoughts. I was hoping maybe I can get you guys to comment and debate and, let's talk. So, yeah, okay, bye bye.